God, you have a headache. Is it dehydration? Only if you're thirsty for companionship. Are you hurt? Only your heart, and it aches for more pals. Is it withdrawal? Only from your addiction to new buddies. Really, there's only one cure for what ails you. Friendship. You wonder whose sweet medicine you'll be imbibing this time. Hey guys, I'm 8Ball and welcome back to another Hiveswap Friendsim video. Before I start this one, I would like to point out that in one of my last videos someone pointed out that for the last 42 episodes of this game, I've been calling it Friendism. And yes, I am aware of that. It was an inside joke between me and someone else, and I thought it would be funny if I just called it that while playing through the game. So I'll stop that now. But yeah. So today we are here with Volume 12. It came out this weekend, and I've neglected to play it yet. I really like Gaelic, so I think today we're going to go with him. Prediction for this route will be... Oh god. What do you think this route should be? Should it be good or bad?
Bad.
Bad. We're going bad today. Alright. I'm gonna die. That's okay. So today we are doing the bad route, or trying to. That is our prediction that we're going to do. So let's get started. It's a chilly night. Not in a bad way, though. It's a kind of crisp air that invigorates you. You think you might just fuck around and make a new friend. You're busy breathing in a big old lung full of stuff when you hear someone call out behind you. "Excuse me, alien, I would like a word." It's phrased like a request, but delivered like a command. You don't recognize the voice, so you do some mental calculations as you turn. Whoever it is seems likely they know who you are, which could be good or really, really bad. You could make it to Zebra's hive in a few blocks if you had to make a run for it. That's not exactly a place you'd like to take sanctuary, though, so you figure the risk of talking to this mystery troll is worth it. By the time you've rotated around to face them, you've got a big friendly grin on. There he be. It's a bit of work to keep it there when you see who it is. Tall, sharp suit well filled out, curly hair, and cute little Christmas tree-looking horns, and an expression that screams, would pay someone else to bisect you if you call anything about him cute. It's a good thing that you didn't choose to run, because last time you saw this guy, he was sprinting away from your sparkly self at top speeds. You'd have no chance. He strides towards you now with considerably less fear, but about as much purpose. Playing it friendly, you hold out your hand for him to shake. He takes it immediately, like it's an instinct. Yes, I'm GALEKHHHH. You're the alien. Nice to meet you officially, etc., etc. It is imperative that we speak. As it is a matter of importance, I hope you will take my request seriously and follow me to my hive where we can talk more openly. It is in your best interest to comply. So, what's this thing do? Oh, I live right around the corner. 1, I live right around the corner. 2, this is not a threat, rather it is a genuine expression of the critical nature of my... Okay. Oh, this is funny. Alright. How do I get out of that? Excuse me. Leave. No! I'm doing the wrong thing! Okay. You don't have anything else to be doing, so why not follow this pushy high blood back to his house? Wonderful. This way. He stays true to his word, and doesn't say anything else as he leads you towards his hive. But you watch the way he clenches his teeth and flicks his eyes back at you as he walks. He's about to explode, holding it all in. You walk a little slower just to bask in the need emanating off of him. Oh wow, it's a castle. Still dizzy with the feeling of having your presence wanted so badly, you trip a bit ahead of what? You trip a bit heading up a wide flight of stairs, and there are a lot of them. Jesus, he could have warned you at least. You look up as you pull yourself to your feet. The stairs lead up to an old stone building covered in ivy that creeps around some pointy topped windows and up to the tops of turrets. It looks like the kind of place a crusty old professor might walk out of, followed by a flock of khaki clad rich boys. The door opens with a creak. You do not hear anyone debating the difference between a movie and a film in there, but you do hear bleeding? Sounds reasonable. Once inside, Gaelic beckons you through the foyer and into another room, this time unlatching what looks like a very tall metal baby gate to let you both in. What? He checks the latch. Oh my god. Is his Lucis a sheep? Oh, it should be a sheep. Please tell me it's a sheep. He checks the latch twice before he shuts it, then gestures to a pair of studded high-backed chairs on either side of a fire. Please take a seat. I will make us some coffee. You will not you will not have had any like this before, as the taste is drastically different from the slop you get at a public coffee shop. And one. It is possible for your palate. It is possible your palate is not experienced enough to tell the difference, but I can walk you through the simpler points. You do take that seat and look around while he fucks with an antique espresso machine. He has a desk covered in papers, open books, and a typewriter, and along the walls are bookshelves leading up to a vaulted ceiling. Fancy. Everything has an air of purposeful messiness to it, like orderly chaos. He pulled some of his cooler titles to leave laying around just for you to see. How flattering. You mentioned that this must be one of those personal jerk-off book hives Tysius was talking about. Excuse me? Oh, never mind. You clear your throat and ask him what he wanted to talk about. He hands you a cup and sits down in the other chair. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Let me prepare myself. A wordy motherfucker here. Of course, I just wanted to clear up a misunderstanding between us. Citation 1. Specifically, you misunderstanding me. Okay. You may be under the false impression that I am uninformed re the attributes of rainbow triggers. Oh no. You may even think that you successfully fooled me into thinking you were one yourself when we first met. I just had not previously encountered one in real life, nor had I ever seen an alien for that matter. So too, I have spent considerable time in the interim researching you, of course, which is why I was able to track you down so easily. Furthermore, when I saw you before, you were in the company of Tagora Gorjek, 3, Rainbow Fucker Extraordinaire. I was making the most reasonable assumption possible given the information I had available. It makes complete sense to think, if you think about it. He looks at you expectantly. Oh, you guess it's your turn to say something. Oh boy, here are the choices. Alright. What did we say this route was gonna be? Bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's so handsome.
Yes, he is handsome. So, I can either say, is that, all? Or LMAO, I don't give a shit, my dude.
It looks too much like Markiplier.
He does. Okay, I want to do this one. I want to do it so bad. Alright, so I already saved. We're doing that one. You laugh and then realize he's 100% serious. He really cares that much what you think of him. It reminds you a bit of a few months ago, or, a few days ago. Still, you know what it's like. You try to tread the line between humoring him and easing him out of the having to care that fucking much. You tell him you'd like him even if he was a complete rube, a total rainbow-drinking lore idiot, if his incompetence knew no bounds. I get it. Oh, heck. If the barely contained panic in his eyes was any indication, he isn't at all placided by that. You cut off that line of friend finagling and try something you hope is a little more his speed. It must be cool to have a primary source sitting in his own jerk-off book hive, though, right? Oh, that was not the right thing to say. No.
Aww.
He exhales, gathering himself a little. I am not sure why you keep calling it that. We're gonna look at the citation. Stop immediately. But I do admit, I am interested in the chance to learn more about you. His fingers twitch. You hope he doesn't mean in the, creepy dissection kind of way. You are free to leave, right? You glance anxiously at the locked baby case. What? Of course you can leave. Just, I am a high blood. That does not mean I am a fucking sadist. You should know that by now. That predilection is not bound to any one caste. Oh my god, there's so many citations. I have more important things to be doing. Nope. I went back. Fuck. Okay. I have more important things to be doing. And one more. Usually. My interest in you is purely academic and friendly. Fuck. These citations are pissing me off. I know you are amenable for that kind of thing. Furthermore, that gate is not for you. Do not worry about it. If all goes well this evening, we will not have to make use of it. Fuck. You definitely worry about it, but not in a present, actionable way. Just in the sort of under-the-surface self-preservation way you've worried about, everything that's tried to end your run here on Alternia so far. Plus, he offered you friendship. You'll reach your heart into that monkey trap any day. Oh my god. Hell yeah, then. You throw your arms out, toss your head, and tell him you're all ready to be studied and subsequently befriended. Subsequently befriended. Gaelic doesn't pounce right on that, though. Mostly he looks uncomfortable, which doesn't stop him from talking. I do have considerable interest in understanding the pathos of the alien. What I really want to know is what makes you so magnetic. All observable criteria points to you not being much to look at, but there seems to be something about you that draws people in. I apologize if you're offended. That isn't even on the top 10 lists of insults you've heard since landing, so you brush it off just fine. Plus, you have it on good authority that your legs are nice. You flex those bad girls in order to give yourself a little self-esteem boost. Oh god, why is he so talkative? No! There's only supposed to be one citation you can't cite inside a citation.
Citation to citation. Where did the citation come from?
I was wondering if you had emissaral status, but the more I learn about you, the more difficult it becomes to make any sense of your plans. Accounts of your activities contradict each other at almost every turn. You are either the most suave and well-connected plenipotentiary I have ever heard of, or you are running around with no clue what you're doing, and somehow it works for you anyways. Citation 1. I am strongly leaning toward the latter, especially after this meeting. For example, what the fuck are you doing with your legs right now? Is that supposed to be impressive to me? Oh, damn it! Okay. You mean it's worked before? A low, frustrated clicking rumbles from his throat. He puts his coffee aside and crosses his legs. This is the sort of thing I am talking about. I know all about your antics, leg-based and otherwise. I just cannot work out what the draw is. Citation 1. Again, no offense is intended. If you feel that way, that is on you. I am just trying to understand. Why do people like this? Me too, buddy. Alright. He seems pretty fixated on this. You wonder if perhaps he has some hidden reasons for wanting to know why other trolls might be into your freaky little self. Some sort of personal interest in other trolls' friendships, decisions, and inclinations and interests. Just, maybe. You wait for him to blush, but he doesn't. He does start talking very quickly, though. First of all, I do not know what you mean by that. I do not base my self-worth on anything so external. Hypothetically, if I did happen to be invested in what someone else thought of me, I would not tell you about it. Citation 1. You would probably just tell him anyway. By him, I mean the hypothetical mutual acquaintance. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Furthermore, it's just that I am not a freak. What? Just because I am not a freak does not mean I do not have desirable traits. Ah, yes! Yes! It's Lucis. It's a ram. Look at him. It's beautiful.
He's so cute. He is the Holy Spirit.
Yes, he is the Holy Spirit. You think he'd probably keep going on forever now that he's started letting it all out, but there's a sound behind you that shuts him the fuck up. You both turn to see his Lucis, a big scruffy-looking goat, gently headbutting the baby gate. It looks extremely friendable. Stay on topic. Feed the beast! Okay, we're gonna save real quick. Alright, feed the beast! As much fun as it is to get monologued at, you opt for a change in pace and ask Gaelic if his goat is a good boy. If you call breaking into my book hive and eating important chapters of my manuscript good, then yes. Citation 1. It is the pre-novel phase, if you were wondering. It was more of an experimental word rumpus. He's the best. To be fair, raising and providing for me also makes his presence in my life a net positive. He sighs when he says it, a mix of frustrated and fond. You pull an apple adjacent fruit from your hoodie pouch. You never know when you might have to spend the day hiding in an alley, so pocket snacks that don't make you puke are extremely useful. You offer it to the Lucis, and he uses his teeth and tongue to pull it to him through the hole in the gate. Nice. You don't have to wait. You don't have to have a crisis about whether or not you should let him in the room, because once he's swallowed his snack, he trots back down the hallway. You mosey over toward Gaelic and plop back down in the chair and let him know that you're ready to get this fact exchange party started. You wonder to yourself what kind of information actually exists about aliens, you mean humans, on Alternia. The fact that you have started thinking to yourself as the alien is mostly fine, you figure. It's what the trolls vibe with, which is what you're all about in the end. But it could be cool, maybe, to hear about the history of humankind from their perspective. You've been curious, and if anyone would know, it'd be this fucking nerd. So, you ask. Oh, man. There's absolutely nothing. I have read all kinds of reports on alien races, of course. I can pull those for you if you would like. Citation 1. Oh god, there's so many. If what you are after are bloody accounts of the destruction of entire species, or painstakingly detail the logbooks of resources taken from various planetary systems by our forces, the economics involved would probably go over your nug bone. As for your species, I can confidently say there is no recorded history of your kind on Alternia. If it existed, I would know about it. Oh, wow. So you're the first of your kind to visit, huh? You flex again and brag that maybe that's the secret why everyone is so hot for you. Hot for your friendship. But even Gaelic can tell you're not really feeling it. Ah. He has so much words! If you say so, are you some kind of high blood equivalent back home? Is that why you're so friendable here? Citation 1. Supposedly friendable. I still have yet to feel the impulse. Fuck. I'm not doing it right. What is your planet's system of government, and where do you fit in it? What are your main off-world exports? What are some defining moments in your species' development? Have you formed any bonds here that you say fit your planet's equivalent of the quadrant system? If so, with whom? You're not ready to take the space SAT. You're too busy trying to sort through the idea that you are literally the only option for him to learn any of this shit. The only one of your kind around. You feel like the frame surrounding your life has shifted, like everything around you zoomed out to the widest angle, with you a tiny speck in the corner, invisible to the naked eye. Oh, maybe you should sit down. Ah, fuck, you're already sitting down. Maybe you should lie down. You crawl on the floor, which Gaelic probably won't like, but you're too busy having an existential crisis to care. God damn it, that's a lie too. You definitely still care what he thinks of you. It isn't the first time you've felt overwhelmed by your situation since you landed. It isn't even the 100th, honestly. It's just that you kind of always had to back pocket assumption that there'd be some way out of this. Sure, you're having fun making friends in alleys, assembling a new wardrobe, and picking up weird survival skills. It just hadn't quite hit you that this might all be that was left for you. For real. Is the floor wriggling another alien friendship ritual? Is the floor wriggling another alien friendship ritual I just do not grasp the allure of? Or are you spontaneously suffering? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to tell the difference. Please stop, whatever this is. You want to answer him, but words feel so far away in this moment. You try to call up how you crashed, or what the ass you were doing in a spaceship to begin with. Are you even a certified astronaut? Do you have an advanced degree? Do you have hands? Your vision blurs, and you feel queasy. You need air, a lot of it. You run towards the closest available source, a wide window. Demonstrating yourself is maybe not the best option, but it is the one you are currently and the most emotionally attuned to. So that is what the fuck you do. I literally just jumped out the window.
Aw, date went bad.
Luckily, the panes of the window open like French doors, and you're still on the first floor. You spill out without breaking any glass or limbs. Behind you, Gaelic hollers. It feels nice outside. You lay there and breathe in and out and try to pull your shit together. From your prone position, you can see Gaelic put one leg over the windowsill, shake his head, and then pull it back and turn away. He certainly looks fit enough to be able to manage that leap, but of course he wouldn't bother. He should give up on your hot mess of an alien self. You're fine wasting away out here like yesterday's banana peels anyway. You're ready to take a depression nap right then, and then you hear the front door open. Oh no, please don't be angry at me. Gaelic is stomping towards you, flushed and fuming. He looms above you, his large frame quaking with anger. Listen here, you little choop maggot. Choop maggot? Yes. Listen here, you little choop maggot. I have opened my home to you. I have opened my mind in the possibility of understanding you, despite multiple instances of you not offering me the same courtesy. I only wanted to correct your misconceptions about me, and to have a chance to exchange some cultural understanding. Citation 1. You have to be the worst ambassador I've ever heard of. No, you stood up and promised that he's been great. The best and smartest friend you've made yet. A, a great host, excellent even, and it's not his fault you're not clicking like you do with other people. If that were true, why would you spend this entire visit acting like a fresh-hatched idiot? At this point, I have to conclude that you are mocking me and my genuine interest in you. There is no other explanation for your behavior. Do not begin to insult me by claiming otherwise. You try to explain that you were just in your feelings, but he has stopped humoring you. He turns on his heel and stomps back inside. You want to hope he'll come back out, the drive to understand outweighing the drive to be done with your sorry ass, but you know he won't. You drag yourself to your feet and start the slow, lonely walk anywhere else. From the window, his Lucis cocks his head to the side and softly bleats his goodbyes. Aww. Aww. It just says bad end. I feel so bad now.
Oh,
That was not fun.
He's so lonely.
It's so lonely.
He only has the spirit goat. It's really sad.
That is sad. Oh, this is my roommate Chris, by the way. Say hi, Chris.
What's up?
Alright, so that was the bad end for Gaelic. I'm upset now.
I am too. Make him happy.
I'll make him
Squeeze
I'll make him happy in the next one.
Okay.
So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to see my other Hiveswap Friendsim videos, there will be a playlist at the end of this one that you can click it and watch all of my cringy content. There will also be a link in the description to the Steam page where you can buy the game, because why not experience it for yourself? It is only 99 cents, and I love it. Like, some routes are better than others, but, like, overall, it's just funny. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!